Hello, everybody, and welcome to Graded Point Live. As you know, today is Election Day, so
it has begun!
So going by the polling that has been coming out in recent days, we have a clear avalanche, absolute destructive winner in this situation. Yeah, I mean, everything's been calculated. You know, everything has been. The questions have been asked. The polling has been taken, and now we know who the real winner is. That's just the way it is. Projections are showing what we all knew.
Now, these are just exit poll numbers. We're still waiting on the official counts, but we don't imagine they'll be very much different from this.
No, probably not. So, yeah, I mean, we've already got word that Mike S. Miller and his running mate Doug TenNapel are pictured here at this. Pictured here at this rally that they're already claiming victory. Yeah.
Sorry, I really wanted to push that button.
Yeah,
now, while there has been no word of a phone call of congratulations from Ethan Van Sciver or his running mate Robotoad, we do expect that call within the hour.
Because even though no votes have been actually tallied, and no and no precincts are reporting in, as you can see, the exit polls, obviously that's 100%.
And once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Graded Point Live, your most trusted news source.
Exactly. I mean, why wouldn't you trust us? We wouldn't make shit up. Let's see here. By the way, the image you see in front of you, courtesy of Raptro. I mean, I should say Raptro took this picture recently. He's our roving reporter.
Raptro live from the road.
Doug looks pissed off in that picture. Oh, we'll see, he had his back hole taken.
I want the back hole to be taken, not my. I don't want to take back holes. I want my back hole taken.
Actually, in this picture, he's making direct eye contact with the photographer. There's recognition in those eyes.
How did you feel about that, Raptro, when he looked at you like that?
I was scared for my life.
Because you thought, why is this Sasquatch coming after me? Is that what you were?
Yeah, it really was just like I didn't know what was going to happen, and really it was a scary situation.
Yeah, I understand that. But we appreciate you going and putting your life and limb on the line, and your butthole to to get this.
I just want to let you know that while you're out there putting your life on your butthole on the line, our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yeah. Well, not really, because we're fake Christians. If you are a Christian, we're still fake. We're a Rainbow Coalition people that hate. Hate
I
Christians.
asked him directly once what the fuck a Rainbow Coalition was.
Oh, don't you know? Rainbow Coalition is people who walk around with rainbow dildos and.
Right? No, I straight up asked him because he said something about EVS and his Rainbow Coalition. So I was like, "Could you tell me what the hell a Rainbow Coalition is, please?"
Just a coalition of people that love the song Rainbow Connection.
Right? I don't think I got an answer.
Okay. Dead air.
I mean, I asked nicely.
We got to. We're going to go to our in the sky, eye in the sky with Stevenson Lighthouse. Stevenson, what are you seeing on the road today, brother? What's going on?
A whole lot of fucking cars out here, DBH.
Oh, okay. The only thing that would have made that, the only thing that would have made that better if you started going, well, you see, out here in the. Oh, yep, okay.
I was sitting here thinking, man, if I had known ahead of time, sound effects for this shit.
we got somebody claiming victory already.
Wow, this is unprecedented, Wayne.
Yeah, I've never seen a landslide this complete without any vote being counted. I swear, it's an amazing time that we live in.
I blame War Campaign.
Yeah, it's War Campaign's fault. If not for their machinations, this might have gone a different way. Yeah. I'm so proud of Smiller. He's broken the glass ceiling.
He's brought both parties together underneath.
Yep.
Really, everyone is getting behind Smiller.
Well, I do. Yeah, everybody's lining up to get behind Smiller. Yeah.
He's very much backhole to basics. So, Piper, what's our weekend weather outlook look like?
Yeah.
It's rated dildos.
Oh. This is unprecedented. I didn't think that this would happen in the Smiller administration.
I'm gonna have to bring in my lawn furniture.
Yeah. Nothing like your lawn furniture getting covered with thousands of little dicks.
It's very sad. The missus and I were talking about grilling. Damn shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there's been any like partying or rallies going on yet for all this going on. It's
There's a very strange conga line streaming out like 3 blocks away from Doug Naples' house. It's a really long game of leapfrog. It's kind of weird.
That hurt my chest. I can't keep doing that.
Yeah, looks like we're getting some video footage now from Doppler 0.5.
Nice.
Doppler 0.5. The worst.
I love it.
The Tri-State's worst Doppler radar.
Yes. No, the dildo storm seems to be concentrated.
Concentrated in a section of Southern California.
Yeah. It seems to be right there.
And a little bit in a rich neighborhood in Tennessee.
Yeah, see, I think the dildos got picked up from somebody's house.
Mm-hmm. Do you happen to see
by the wind?
Do you see a slight dildo front in Hawaii?
Yes,
because the soon-to-be Secretary of State Edwin Boyette is residing there, for the moment. No, that might be.
Yes, it's heading that way. In fact, the storm cloud is shaped like a dick.
Yeah, but it's shaped like. Oh, I'm seeing details on this now. It's shaped like a dick, but it's actually dropping fudge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a quote from Mr. Edwin over here of the Telegraph.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Ha ha ha! We won. Bring me the booger sugar." Disturbing.
Oh, and of course, we got to get to the successful campaign that Smiller and TNAPL ran. This campaign banner made all the difference, I believe.
Yeah. The Van Sciver campaign was really hurt when the TNAPL campaign released that tape of him saying that customers will let you grab them by the wallet if you just give them a good story.
Mm-hmm. Raining dildos, but no raining coochie. A pity. Everyone's cup would be running over right now. I mean, it's all about the sway, the ebbs and flows of the weather, man. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yes. It rains dildos. My cup is full, but my day is ruined.
Yeah. The worst part of a dildo storm aftermath, you think you've cleared them all out, and then you sit down. I mean, it's always the last place you look, right? I mean, that's because dildos are sneaky, especially the rainbow ones. They're so they're so stealthy.
Yeah, in the morning, be sure to check your tailpipes too.
Yes,
Before you go to work.
You don't want a dildo in your tailpipe. That would be
Yeah, you don't want to get axle folied.
yeah. So where are we? Let's look at the. I guess we got look at the poll results, right? Okay. Let's see. See what's going on here. Let's go to this screen.
Oh, the actual numbers are in.
Let's see. Okay, let's look at this poll. The polling. Okay. This was asked on November 2nd. Are you still Comicsgate? Please answer only if you are or were CG. And please share with everyone you know or who was CG. 34% says yes, firmly CG only. 23% yes, but not CG only.
That was me.
18% say no, but agree with ideals. And 25% says no, it's become cultish. Guys, I hate to say this, but I think the victory was a little premature.
The victory dance party.
I don't think this is the only thing Mike Hessmiller has done that's premature.
Are you saying that Ethan lost the popular vote, but he may still get the electoral votes?
I'm thinking that Ethan won the popular vote and get the electoral votes. In all honesty, I think this has been totally misread, and
Well, I'll drink to Vice President Robotoad. Fuck yeah. I'm sorry. Frick yeah.
Yeah, because Robotoad is a party animal. I mean, he is. Yeah, he's going to be the coolest VP ever.
Yeah.
So, in all seriousness, now that we've went 10 minutes of just making fun and making memes,
I was having fun.
I'm surprised we kept it up the whole time.
Yeah, we can still have fun, but here's what happened here. Okay, so Smiller did this poll, right? And these are the results. And these results pretty much held throughout the whole thing, right? And as you can see, he's got about 2,000-ish, close to 2,000 votes. All right. Now, here's what Smiller did to try to claim that he is right. What he did was he took the last two options, combined them together, and then said that 42% of people have left Comicsgate.
That's still not the majority.
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, if you add
42% of those polled have left Comicsgate. You got to realize that. Oh my God, so many statistical bullshit that you can pull off with just by.
Also, see, no, but agree with the ideals means no. Comicsgate is absolutely right. I'm just not going to fly their flag because, I have a job, and I'd like to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, to me, that doesn't say
Now-
that they are in or out, really.
So because here, okay. So, but let's take Mike's logic here. Okay, let's use his logic. So he took these two bottom, the bottom and the top one here, and said that those are that 42% people have left Comicsgate. That's what he has said. Here's why this is a manipulated poll. It's this last one right here. That was to garner a reaction, a troll reaction.
Yeah.
That's all that was. That was to garner a troll reaction. That is not. It should not be considered a serious reaction. Right?
Yeah.
It's Scotch time.
Mm-hmm. Because I could easily. It's like you said. You Raptro and Xavier said, and Piper. I could take the top three and combine those really, and say 75% stay there still CG. Technically. Because in my opinion, if you agree with the ideals, you're still CG. It doesn't mean you're like hashtagging Comicsgate every second, though.
Yeah, it might mean that you're not actually actively
Mm-hmm.
doing CG stuff. You just agree with it.
So what Smiller has done here is he's tried to make this poll, and he's tried to manipulate it to make it look like get the result he wanted. What does that sound like? That's like saying I'm going to do a poll about who's running for president, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and I'm going to ask 20% Republicans, 18% Independents, and 43% Democrats.
And you're gonna write that Donald Trump, the rapist, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
On his.
Yeah. Are you voting for the rapist? The rapist,
Donald Trump, the
misogynist?
racist, or yeah.
Donald Trump, the racist, or the paragon of virtue, Hillary Clinton.
Exactly.
And also, it all depends on where you're getting your
people.
It depends on where you're getting your polling. I mean, let's be honest. There's no such thing as you can't do a scientific poll on Twitter. That's dumb. To try to claim that's scientific is the dumb shit.
Not with approximately 40,000 fucking
hold
blockbots
on.
on the internet.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm wondering how many people he's actually getting.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Mike S. Miller did a scientific poll on Twitter, right?
Well, that's what he's claiming. Yes.
So Mike S. Miller is a Christian scientist.
Oh god, scientific Christians who are neither Christian nor scientific.
Hey, that last one should honestly just say no. Period.
Remember, the dinosaur bones were put there by God to test everyone.
Yep. Or it should have been just said like honestly, the last one should have said no, I'm out.
Yeah.
Or I don't agree with the ideals, or something like that. Though it's become cultish. That was him trying to generate a troll.
Yeah, that's him baiting.
Yeah, that was a bait. Now let me show you a real scientific troll, because yours truly, being the paragon of journalism that I am, this day decided to do a real poll. Right? It is super scientific. I used methodology that has been used in countless elections, and
I'm sorry, you cut out there for a second. You used what? Meth?
Yes. Methodology.
Do we have to worry about you and the Hawaiians now?
No. We'll get to that in a minute. So let me show you the results of this poll. My poll, before I show it, my question was basically, if you are or were Comicsgate, is it hitting its stride or is it over? Right? That was the question that was asked. And there were options. Here are the options. Hitting its stride, it's over, Cab is gay.
Seeing
The one
Cabby
answer that
gay
can
is
never fail
the
us.
control. When you're doing an experiment, you need a control.
Yeah.
That's Cab is gay.
Yeah. And as you can see,
I'm very proud of 74% of you.
yes. As you can see, let's see what. Just read the chat.
Poor Cap. No, Cap's fine. He likes this.
Oh yeah. Poor Cab. No, Cab enjoys being yeah. Yeah.
I've heard it on several occasions that he likes being stabbed in the back.
Yeah. In the back hole, not the
Sure.
Gotta be specific here. Don't Anyway, so, but you see what okay, in all seriousness, you see what I did here, right? I gave a false answer that was meant to be a troll, knowing that was what would get a lot of votes.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say you haven't checked your notifications, which always bothers me anytime you bring up your
Actually, that just came up, and I don't really care. That make you feel better? I've covered it up.
I'm going to tweet at you now just so you have more notifications.
Bet you I can make it go away without you seeing it. Watch this.
Oh, okay.
I got followed by Alex Jones.
Is it because we're doing such unbiased journalism.
Yeah.
Wait, I need your help. We gotta fight the lizards.
But
The only one I can count on.
but what about Iguanodon?
It's okay. We need a man on the inside.
Yeah, there you go.
Just make sure that man doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have babies with the goblins.
That's right. Yeah, but so the whole thing here is that I did this as a joke, and it was purposely as a joke. I didn't give a shit about the first two options, right? And I already know like a couple like Raptro, he voted for it. He voted it's over because he wanted to be pedantic. But yeah, I did what Miller did, but I was more overt about it. I purposely
You
gave
didn't try to pass it off as
yeah. I didn't try. I gotta say that the whole like it's cultish. He's doing that to try to that's been like the new meme going around. Oh, CG's a cult. They only listen to Van Sciver. They only their great leader. They don't have a mind of their own. Mike, fuck you.
Okay.
Right?
Also,
Not you, Mike.
Let's listen to what that great leader is actually saying. Tell good stories, get your shit out there, make some money.
Yeah.
Where's the problem here? Even if everything you said was true, I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, get some product out there, tell good stories, make money.
I know.
Yeah, maybe don't shit on your audience. That's usually a good way to make money.
Yeah, maybe don't tell people to unfollow you because if you followed me because of somebody else, then don't follow me. I'm like,
oppose disreputable females, acquire currency.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even hear of him until because of EVS or whatever.
They should
That's how I even heard of him.
They should rename Miller Lite to Miller Small. Mm-hmm. See, Mike, you want to think you're intelligent. This is Miller, Mike Miller. You want me to just say Smiller? Would that make you feel better?
Sure.
Okay, Smiller, you want to pretend like you're intelligent, right? You want to think that you got it figured out, and you think that doing this is going to make you look like you know what you're talking about, right? Like you got credibility. You don't have any credibility. There was no.
I was gonna say how much of blocked before you fucking.
See, that's another thing. A lot of people say, I can't vote on this poll because I'm blocked, and he'll claim like I've only blocked like 10 people. Like, now wait a minute. You said, quote, I blocked all of War Campaign, right?
Yeah.
And War Campaign's only 10 people and like half a dozen socks each, and blocked. This conversation is over. Blocked.
I got to vote on that because surprisingly, despite how much of a horrible, god awful mother I am, I'm not blocked.
Yeah.
Did Lobo get to vote?
Remember, Smiller doesn't care. He's all about making judgment calls on other people, but don't make one on him.
Yeah.
See, I'm so far below the radar. I don't think any of them block me even for all the terrible shit that I've.
Mm-hmm. That's BS. He blocked WC and many more people after. I voted though number 2.
Me too. I was number 2.
No. I voted number 1 just to be funny.
And how did that work out for you?
God, if only there was a paragon of justice. EVS peeks out. Get out of here, you!
Mike 2019.
I wanted to do a 100% honest vote on there since I was able to see the.
Well, the question is because I look at it as support, right? This is like I've supported a lot of Comicsgate projects, right? But that doesn't say that in reality, if a good project came along, I would support it, whether they were CG or not. That's
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, see, that's why I picked not CG only because as long as you're not if you don't want CG tied to your name, for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not being an asshole either. You're just like, no, I just kind of want to do my thing way the hell over here.
Mm-hmm.
If
Well, it's
you're
not
not an
even-
asshole and your shit's good, like I'm indie for the most part.
Well, see, the poll is misleading too. You know, that's even misleading. Yes, but yes, firmly CG only. Yes, but not CG only. So it's like you are CG. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. He's trying. That was another manipulation. But the biggest one was the whole "it's become cultish." That was like for his followers. He didn't give a shit about. He wanted that to be like the number one thing. I can guarantee you. That's what he wanted to run away with it.
That's why it was last.
Yeah, but like I said, Mike, if we took the top three here, you know, the first three here, and combined those, that's 75%.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think a lot of people say if you agree with the ideals, you know, a lot of people say if you agree with the ideals, you're still CG, even if you don't say it. You know?
Yeah, even if you're not like actively out there flying the flag for, or whatever.
Well, the thing is, like, Mike doesn't have any ideals, right? Mike has Mike. That's what Mike cares about. Mike cares about Mike. Fair enough. That's fine. If that's the way you want to run your business, cool. You know? But don't pretend like you're an expert and don't pretend like you know what's going on when you're literally out here trying to manipulate people and trying to get people to, you know, go along with you. Right, you're not a fucking free thinker. If you were a free thinker, you wouldn't be considered a fundamentalist Christian. Was what you are, right? So, I'm more of a free thinker than you are, and I admit to my Christianity, but I also admit to my faults, Mike.
Yeah. With regards to indie comics, the way I see it, you're going to have your batch of people that are just hardcore comics. They're only going to support the projects that come out as Comicsgate. But you're going to have a large chunk of people that are Comicsgate that will support anything as long as you don't take a huge steaming dump on them.
Yeah.
Right.
And Comicsgate has already proven, you know, whether they're the diehard supporters or just they'll support anything as long as you're not a huge cunt. It's almost $1 million of purchasing power there.
Yep. Just want to let you know,
And-
Vice President-elect Robotoad has come out with a statement, and this is the statement. There is nothing else.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I voted for that frog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And, and frog noises.
I
mean,
found
toad
I
noises.
found out the other night that somebody else invented Robotoad before we did. Yeah.
I think the intellectual property is different enough. Plus, I think we do it a bit different because the R is capitalized and the T is capitalized.
Yeah.
I think
But it's still one word.
as long as we're using it and we promote the merch, I don't think they have a leg to stand on.
I'm not getting into a fight with this guy. He's cool. He actually mentioned me in a tweet. He goes like, we had our own version of Robotoad and you know, stuff like that. He wasn't trying to say like, you know, he wasn't like trying to shut me down or anything like that. He thought it was funny
And he's
too.
like, you stole my shit.
No, I mean, and his artwork is great. He did a great looking.
Nice.
He had a little, you know, he made did a piece of Robotoad versus Iguanatron. I mean, Robotoad versus Cyberfrog. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I declared on a stream, on EVS's stream through a super chat that Iguanatron is wholly owned by us. And the only person who has permission to use it is EVS.
Nice.
But like I was saying, so you've got a small group of people that are basically just taking a steaming dump on potentially $1 million of purchasing power.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, that's what the mainstream media, you know, the mainstream comics industry did. And all their books sell for garbage.
Yep.
I mean, Captain Marvel's new series is about to be canceled for lack of sales. You know, in another 3
Again.
months, they'll have the next series. Iceman's series, I thought, got canceled for lack of sales again.
Mm-hmm.
And because that writer quit because they weren't letting him write the books he wanted to write.
They literally, it was so fun. That was so funny because even though he's the guy that made Iceman gay, he was upset because they only let him write Iceman gay.
Yeah. Ultimately, at the end of the day, his failure is his failure.
Yeah.
The reason why he didn't advance is entirely on him. You know, you got to pay your dues. You got to write the shit you don't want to write
Mm-hmm.
to get to the stuff you do want to write.
Mm-hmm. But I think
You know?
but I think it does bring up a good point. What's going on at Marvel is that he got pigeonholed because of his own orientation.
Right, and
You're
again,
you're the
that-
gay guy, so you're going to draw the gay character. You're going to write the gay character.
again, and that's unfortunate. And you know, he could have sat there and leveraged, you know, that position to try and get an independent artist, try and get an independent book going on the side, because it's not like he had a fucking non-competitions clause with Marvel.
True.
He couldn't have a fucking side hustle, and it's not like he was working very hard.
Mm-hmm.
But and he could have sold it to the independent market, but instead he, like many others, took a shit on potentially $1 million worth of purchasing power,
Mm-hmm.
and as a result, he gets no money.
Yep.
And I think that's an important thing to remember, because EA, Ubisoft, a lot of other developers have found that is when they take huge steaming dumps on a large deal of potential purchasing power, all of a sudden, you know, their pre-orders come in under projections. All of a sudden, things don't meet expectations. All of a sudden, this is the worst-selling COD of all time.
Mm-hmm.
People are telling you what you're doing wrong, and you're shitting on them for their troubles, and then telling them that it's not raining.
Yep.
Or pissing on them and saying it's raining.
Yep. I just want to say, we got a statement from from the nominee for Secretary of Defense, Iguanatron. I don't know what he's trying to say here, but I think he's happy about tonight's results. I mean. I think.
Shame, he was such a good boy.
Well, you know, I don't think he means anything by it. I think he's just trying to, you know.
Just trying to express himself.
Also, Graded Point 5 does not advocate for the use of drugs, even if they make you look really, really cool in the process and press all your.
But no, yeah. So that was like what I was leaning into tonight, because I get so sick and tired of Smiller going around saying, "Oh, you know, this poll is showing that 43% of Comicsgate left." I'm like, no, it's showing 43%, potentially 43% of that who you polled left. That is not a scientific poll, Mike. You would think you would know. You would think he would know about how polls get trolled after what's been happening when Drawn and Quartered the last few weeks.
So
Right?
So do you think if Smiller streams, he's going to show us his poll?
I think that's going to be the end result. I think him and I have a feeling him and Edwin are going to end up sword fighting on
That's a dangerous hobby,
yeah.
especially for people who are untrained.
Well, I mean, it's either that or play tummy sticks. I don't know. That's it. Just irked the fuck out of me when I kept seeing, like, don't you know how polls work? I was like, yeah, and that's not an accurate poll, you moron. You simpleton. You idiot. I don't know how what other platitudes I can give on this. You know, like, I mean, even the most accurate polls in the world can be, can be wrong, because it's a sampling. I believe they said if I remember correctly, let me think about this. I think the largest poll that was ever done in history was done back in the like late 30s, early 40s, I think, and it was a mail-in poll. And millions of people participated in this poll. But even that is not an accurate poll. You know what I mean? Polls are for strippers, and Mike needs the money. I don't know. Any thoughts?
I found the Cyberfrog versus Robotoad cover. That I think was pretty nice, but I still like our design better.
Well, stick it in here. I want to give that guy some props.
Let me see if I can find it. It was just this here a second ago.
Guy's a good artist.
I'm pretty sure this is him.
$20 is $20. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Well, is it EJ Morges or Morges?
I think that sounds.
See if this is the right guy, because all I've got here is like an advert.
Yeah, that's him.
There you go.
What'd you put it in
I
here?
think. There's the.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. It's like too beefy. Like.
Well, a toad is bigger than a frog.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we don't have like a dinky little frog. We've got like. He's, you know. He's got a little bit of chunk to him. Yeah, he's just a toad.
I don't know. He's kind of chunky. This guy.
I think I found another one. Give me a sec.
Either way, the guy's a great
Remember
artist.
when
Let's
it
let's just
Yeah.
give credit
Yeah.
where it's due. The guy's a really good
yeah.
artist.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of when I was trying to come up with my rough draft of Robotoad, and I was actually coming up with a 90s comic book character.
I kind of like the visor that doesn't quite fit over his eyes. That's. I mean, somebody asked like this particular one, like what would his origin be? I said it would be simple. It would be he is a. This would be created by the U.S. government, right? And it was essentially to make something since they thought Cyberfrog was dead. That this would have been the thing that they created using the technology that created Cyberfrog that they don't understand to try to create a new Cyberfrog. And since they don't know frogs from toads, they made Robotoad. And he's also insane.
Work properly.
Yeah, he's also insane, and he tries to kill Cyberfrog.
Wait, ours or theirs?
There's.
Okay. Yeah, because ours is like fucking the most chilled toad ever.
Oh no, yeah. Our
He's definitely the hero we deserve.
Yeah.
our Robotoad. Let's be honest, he doesn't do anything.
No, he's already captured a criminal though.
Yeah, but that kind of fell in his lap, like literally, like.
He was a part of an in-depth undercover operation conducted by the FBI.
So if I follow correctly, Malin has the largest poll in history. I mean, probably.
Vouch Bow Wow.
Yeah, Where is he from? East Coast, Southern, Florida? Probably Florida.
Give him a Russian accent.
Cyberfrog. I knew I'd see you again.
Comrade Cyberfrog. It has been a long time, yes? Come, we make the fighting now.
Or we could do it like the old G.I. Joe whenever the October Guard showed up. They just put ski on the end of everything. Yo, Joski!
Oh no.
What's the obsession with like Russia in October? Can somebody answer me that?
Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is actually before Red October, so like the October Guard and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like
the Red October was named that specifically for a reason. The reason escapes me, but I think that's what you're looking for. The answer is what
The
you're
October Revolution.
That's basically when the CCP took.
oh, it's in October.
The October coup.
No, it's
the
in
Bolshevik
November.
Revolution. The Bolshevik
But-
coup. The Red October was a revolution in Russia led by the Bolshevik Party of Vladimir Lenin.
Hyper, what are you doing?
Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, it's important.
Or do you have to breathe into your mic so heavily when you're doing that?
That's not me.
That was you.
No, that's not me. 'cause
Yeah, I was
can hear it.
watching.
I belch.
I watched the thing. You was you.
How do you watch?
I was watching. I was like, "Who's making that sound?" And nobody else was talking, and it was you.
Every breath you take.
That's weird because
they'll be
my face
watching
isn't
you.
near my fucking mic.
Or maybe it is in your face. Michael Beacon should be proud. He's getting all kinds of advertisement. Chat. Because I haven't changed the stream elements to something new. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, I like my man's. I like his Robotoad. It's pretty cool.
But he doesn't have "frick yeah" written across his chest.
This is true.
He's not as cool.
I'd be willing to negotiate that he could put "frick yeah" on his Robotoad.
No.
I'd be willing.
We need to put "frick yeah" on hats or shirts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, but I said I'd be willing to negotiate. I'm not saying I'm giving it to him. What do you think? I'm crazy? I like how it's not even like it doesn't even have a. Yeah, it does, but it's still funny. It's like frick, yeah. It also looks like it could be 2 Ks too. Like it's just frick, yeah. That could actually be his like, because I think I think Cyberfrog's name is Trick Ron. In the Cyberfrog comic, so his real name is Frick Yeah. Do y'all know what Salamandroid's real name is?
No.
Dudu Ron Ron.
Oh, okay.
I was like, ABS, I think you've I think you like too much music, my friend. Since I actually follow people on both sides and only have 2 antis block, let's try a non-leading version of Smiller's Fall. If you were ever for CGI deals, what CGI actually is, are you still? Vote and RT. There's only 1 hour because I'm doing this live. All right.
Yeah, so I don't know how big a sample size I get, but I know at least that it's capable of a better sample size. And this should have been what the poll is. Yes or no. Not yes, but no, but. Just yes and no.
Yeah. It's a yes or no question. There doesn't need to be.
Yeah, none of that leading shit.
Right. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's going on in the chat? It's very nice to have you all here tonight. Well, you're having a conversation with the chat.
Yeah, I told him I was going to type the N-word, and then I did.
Oh, very nice. CGs.
It's like a ripoff of the Bee Gees, but it's cheaper.
Gotcha. What's the artist link? Yeah, I need what's that guy's Twitter handle?
Get that guy some love.
Yeah. Somebody help me out. Find that guy.
Maybe he'd be willing to do some work on a version of our Robotoad.
Yeah, he could have his Robotoad versus our Robotoad. That'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
You're like his Robotoad's about to crush our little Robotoad. Like
Robotoad wins by doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he just exists. Robotoad exists.
It's that entire episode of SpongeBob where like he's getting bullied.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like it does nothing.
In fact, if he actually did a thing where he showed where we had you made that one where it's got Iguanatron sitting in Ethan's chair.
Yeah.
And he actually did a meme of that where he did that and his Robotoad is coming out of Iguanatron's mouth.
We've got cross meme contamination happening here.
Yep.
No, this is cross pollinating, and it's glorious.
Well, I say he has Robotoad by himself, but we have Robotoad and Iguanatron.
Yeah. He actually has like a he has a sidekick, but it's like a little tiny little thing. I forgot what it's called. Robotoad kicks Frick Yeah out of the way. No. Frick Yeah is he's so chill. You can't, Robotoad just hangs out on the bigger Robotoad like one of his warts.
No. What I imagine is,
Voltron's
do you remember the trailer version of was it 2012 where they edited out all the special effects? So it's just John Cusack reacting. That's what the fight would be. It would be just his Robotoad reacting to everything our Robotoad does, but without showing it. Because every time our Robotoad is in frame, he's just sitting there. Because frick yeah.
Cause freak yeah.
Don't ram me, you bitch. Get over here. Come on. If you're gonna make it at least loud enough to be on the mic.
It's loud enough.
Get over here.
Sorry, I'm doing it. Piper and I did a live translation in the chat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Shinzo Abe is just trying to get people to have kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With this fucking 7 soul stat system that my brain came up with in 3 fucking hours. Ugh.
We're gonna get some Shinzo money for that. I guarantee you.
Well, now we're promoting Japanese.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The only thing I'm really worried about is the people that never were that were always anti-Comicsgate, them voting.
See, that's
they did not understand the poll.
See, that's that's that, and then also like who's to say that wouldn't happen on Smillers? Like.
Yeah, they never were for it, and they don't really read it, and they just go, "No, I'm not Comicsgate." It's like, no, that's
check
not.
out Streamlink chat real quick.
You should check out the stream. Yeah, send who's her? Who's the nebulous her here? All glory to Hypnotoad.
These are once again from the Raptro collection.
Well, I'm gonna have a new one for you, Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Told you we need one that we can put on a shirt.
Mm-hmm. Furious typing.
Sorry.
Punch the keys for God's sake!
I need to show him who's boss.
I say, please
So
note
anyway,
if
it
you were
was a
never a pro
Thursday
CG,
night.
this poll is not for you. I have a feeling anti-CG are voting on these anyway and skewing them. Yep.
It was a Thursday night. Dark. It gets that way at night.
I like how you also started calling him Smiller, Piper. That's funny.
I actually had his real name. Well, I had Mike Miller, and I needed ran out of characters, so I had to shorten it, and that was one of the things that got shortened because it works. People generally still seem to know what we're talking about, I think.
Our friend Shamil has come up with it. He has a great response to your poll, by the way.
Yeah.
Put that in there. He goes, he is 100% for the harassment of women and minorities from the comic book industry. And a picture of Scott Steiner. Piper, do you find Scott Steiner to be your kind of guy?
Oh no.
Oh no, you wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't get down with Big Papa Pump.
I guess I'd have to see his package first. I gotta know what he's packing.
I mean,
if it's as veiny as his arm, maybe.
Piper, he calls himself the Big Bad Booty Daddy. I mean,
Sure.
He does have a really good package pile driver. It's scary. Like I wouldn't want to get hit with it. It looks really unsafe.
Yeah. Oops. I made a mistake. I'm just gonna leave that up there because that smiling Scott Steiner is just very discombobulating. The lead singer. Ignore that the dog thinks it can type. I imagine Robotoad has always has a posse of bikini-clad party babes following him around. Frick yeah, I think so. Could we say that Robotoad is Robotoad a party animal? Can we get a consensus on that? I think.
Sure. He'll sit on a fucking plate the whole party.
Yeah, he's a.
All right, this one isn't exactly Robotoad, but I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Okay.
God.
What the fuck?
Now, if I have to explain the reference to you,
you know, I like how we kind of like, joked with War Campaign about how poor their.
Oh no, I intentionally made it as bad as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna submit this to War Campaign later. So.
Okay. So explain this to us, brother. What's going on here? What's up?
You ever seen the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2?
Well, explain it to those who have never seen it.
Okay. Well, in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, people get massacred with a chainsaw by cannibals.
Okay.
There's a family of cannibals.
All right.
And they all sit down for a nice Sunday dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the people who are like weird Christian fundamentalists of comedy.
Oh, okay.
Sitting down for a nice Sunday dinner.
Gotcha. There's only one.
Completely unrelated.
I have one big critique here.
It's awful.
Well, yeah, but the fact that you made Edwin the smallest person here instead of Smiller.
So the grandma in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is basically like a living corpse.
Mm-hmm.
It's like can barely eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, so you were going for thematic instead of just height.
Yes.
Okay.
The characters all kind of line up with Doug being like the big central figurehead that everybody recognizes over Leatherface, and then the two other weirdo family members that nobody really cares about nor remembers their names. Yeah.
And what I like about over here, looking at the Cheesy Rice Man, it looks like on his shirt that he has a dildo.
Yeah.
Was that on purpose?
No.
So that was
but
just.
I mean, did I intentionally pick this picture because it looks like that? Yes.
Okay, I say.
Did I do that? No.
So this is a fortuitous action that just happened to work out in your favor in this situation. Yep. Now, what's going on with the head up here? That was part of the movie, right? With this flame thing or whatever it is up here. Because that's a face. I'm getting no answer here. What's going on? Did Retro die?
He might have.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Fucking, I can't
It'll be
believe
about 30 minutes before he's back.
Guys, I can't believe Retro's fucking dead.
Mike and I can't. It happens all the time.
Oh, okay.
He'll be back in 30 minutes.
Okay. Gobblegate. Damn.
I was gonna say, listen, man, I'm doing these as quickly as I can. You either get quality or quantity.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yes.
But I was just wondering, this part was a part of the original film, right? The face in the
face lamp thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they
Okay.
all of their furniture is made out of people.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Because I was like, it'd be funny to make that into something too, but I don't know who you would turn that into.
If we want to get into something really weird, Leatherface always wears like women's faces in the movies.
Yeah.
Just like Doug always wears women's clothes.
He does seem to wear those try to wear really tight fitting clothing, doesn't he?
Those are girl pants.
They are girl pants. They definitely are. They just accentuate. You know, if Doug put on some he put on like some carpenter jeans or something like that, he'd look almost normal. You know, because they're a little bit baggy.
Sean DW1751. I don't like your name. 2. I don't know who Arms Girl is. That hasn't been explained to me, and I'm kind of outside the loop. I'm just here for shit posting.
Arms Girl is her handle is Mars Girl. And
I really thought that was just an unfortunate name. It was like somebody without arms.
Yeah. But
Speaking of,
the thing is, like the way
wow.
some of the poses she's done, it looks like her arms are inordinately long. So people started calling her Arms Girl.
Yeah.
She's also the one who started the whole, kick Vic shit.
Well, if you guys can give me a picture of her, I think I've got a meme real quick.
Well, okay. If one of you folks can get on that, I would appreciate it.
I'm gonna look up her Indiegogo for her legal fund.
Yeah. I think you could just put Mars Girl and you'll find pictures. So far in Piper's totally scientific poll,
At least more scientific than Mike's.
a yes or no answer question, right?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we don't know what the sampling is going to be because it's, don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm hoping to get spread pretty far. I could do a longer one later, but I was trying to get something by the end of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, her fundraiser for legal fees to sue Yellow Flash and all the other meanies on YouTube has raised $4,400.
Jesus.
Remember that time we reported that she'd spent like $1,500 at a lawyer?
Yep.
And that was like, if I'm looking at this right, I think she's edited that post to only show the $1,500 were spent, not what it was on. She's got another receipt here that shows email links and research. Looks like it's totaling about $200.
My guess has always been she didn't hire a lawyer; she hired a PI.
Right?
Because that amount of money a lawyer would laugh about that. Like, I think she asked for like $1,500 to start with, or something.
Yeah, a PI would laugh at this. This has got to be one of those things where, hey, Uncle Steve, you're a PI. Would you be willing to do this work for me for cheap? Okay, you little rascal. Just give me whatever little money you have.
Yeah. I don't know if she bought a PC, but I know
a beer and buy me dinner, and that'll be good enough.
Yeah, I don't know if she bought a PC, but I do know that like 2-3 days after she got that money, she bought her entire anime collection back. Because she said she had to give it up years ago, and she said, now I have it back. I was like, am I the only one that's like noticing that she bought all this shit after she got that GoFundMe money?
Like, she was too broke before.
So she did buy that PC yet? She might have. Hey guys, you remember that song she did with to the opening for Evangelion?
No, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no, the one where she sounds like a teenage boy, and you guys laughed when I said or I asked why this nonverbal autistic child was singing for several minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Brown says in chat, lawyers in California charge easily $500+ for a quarter hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I say. There's no way that it was just $1,500 just for this quote starting out work. And it's funny because Yellow Flash still hasn't been sued, which is And what was really hilarious is like we think he lives in somewhere in Michigan because of the area code. He has an area code on his profile that says the 616. I was like, that's the Marvel universe, you morons.
It's mainline, baby.
Yeah, that's mainline Marvel, you absolute retards.
I don't watch those movies.
It's not movies. So anyway, back to the traffic report. Mike, what's going on?
The line outside of Doug Knaple's house for that really weird game of leapfrog is kind of increased. It's down. It's down the I-5. Holy Christ!
They're passing out balloons now.
Sorry if the helicopter sounds like it's slowing down.
It's just having a real good time.
It has been an honor and a pleasure serving with you, gentlemen.
Mike starts playing the violin as he's going down.
Yeah.
We're going down.
Might as well go down with the ship, right? Yeah.
And it's not an emo song. I'm sorry.
It's the orchestral version of Wonderwall.
Dude, if I'm going down with the ship, I'm playing some Charlie Daniels. Like we're going Devil Went Down to Georgia. I mean, I don't care. Like we're going down. Happy.
Right.
Let's play Come Sister Todd.
This is as fast as I could fucking make something.
Okay.
No, we're playing Come Sister Todd.
You know, I was getting really sad that nobody was.
Oh man,
Trying to eat a burger while doing it.
that was impressive. That was impressive because just 5 minutes ago we mentioned Arms Girl, and now we're from zero to meme in less than 5 minutes.
Make sure you send that to Ricada.
Yeah, Ricada might appreciate that. That's funny. Okay, where's the poll? How's the poll doing? Oh, 79% to 21%, 34 votes. In in that one town in New Hampshire, this would be a landslide. You know, that was that one town in New Hampshire was like there were only like 100 people that lived there, and it's like they're the first to vote in the nation. You know,
Oh, shit.
on election day. So, how'd they vote? Because this 100 people is surely going to be a bellwether for the rest of the country. Spoiler, there usually aren't. It's just funny. There's also that whole thing of like, if the Redskins win a game before the presidential election, then a Republican will be nominated, or will win. And if they lose, a Democrat will win. I don't think the Redskins won the week before Trump was elected.
Yeah, that one's bullshit.
Yeah. I think that got blown out with Bush, honestly. Because Redskins have been bad a long time.
God, I don't know the statistics on it, but I know that I don't think Obama got one Super Bowl prediction right, but Trump has. Mainly because he keeps picking the Patriots.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're considering your track record, if you're going to, after the burning of Atlanta, how do you like not go for the Patriots usually? You know, like
with the captain being Tom Brady, the ever chosen.
First of his name.
First of his name. I had a whole fucking name.
You had an entire list for Tom Brady. Yeah, like
Seducer of a goddess.
Yeah. He's always getting like these hot supermodels. It's like he had one kid with a girl that wasn't his like wife who was a supermodel, and then he had a kid, had kids with his like hot ass supermodel wife. So, and I'm sure there's other little Bradys around too. To be honest.
If the Patriots win the Super Bowl again, when they stop, will determine which Chaos God has blessed them. 6, Slanesh. 7, Nurgle. 8, Korn. 9, Zench. 10, Tom Brady, the ever chosen. Tom Brady, the ever chosen, the three-eyed king, the Lord of the end times, champion of chaos, has proven his devotion to the Chaos Gods by anointing his mortal frames with 6 rings of Nifl. 3 more, and he can bring in the end of days, prizing Nurgle, Korn, Zench, and Turn.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting way too loyal for this shit.
I mean, it's only 3 more years, so he could pull that off.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Looking at, I went and looked. I found the screenshot of that one screenshot where they showed of Smiller's back end on his YouTube channel of what people he had banned. He actually had banned words, and the banned words were, I'm not kidding you, message deleted and fudge.
Wow.
I can't believe Smiller showed his back end.
It was actually, what's funny is Edwin is the one that showed Smiller's back end. So,
oh, I can definitely believe that.
you think they're playing with each other's back ends? Is what I'm hearing, Piper? Is that what you're?
Yeah, they're obsessed with rainbow shit. So I mean,
yeah. I hate to invoke Sargon's law on that, right? But I mean, if basically if they're railing against something, and if Sargon's law applies where it's usually true about themselves, then
yeah, I was gonna say they're railing against it hard. So I mean, they probably go pretty hard.
Does that mean Doug and Smiller and Methwin are like, they're just like tearing each other's backholes down? Like,
well, to be fair, Doug did invite us all into his house.
This is true. In his creepy house.
We were all in bed with Doug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He gets around.
I mean, I found a video today where it's like it was on the stream with, and he was all like, "Stop talking about fudge." I was like, how do you take somebody seriously who says that? Wait till Christmas rolls around, because we make my family makes fudge, and there's gonna be some memeing going around Christmas.
So which person in your family packs it?
I hate to say it, but I'm the one that
You're the dedicated fudge packer in your family.
Yeah.
Wayne dropped the screw in the tuna.
Sorry, fam. That's just the way it is. What can you do?
It just be like that sometimes.
Then that's what I call heresy. Yeah. I'm just waiting to see if we're going to get one more meme before we close out.
Oh, I didn't know we were waiting on that.
I mean, if you have something, that's what I'm saying. If you don't,
I don't know what the fuck to work.
Oh well.
I was just finishing my bug.
I didn't make this, but I found it while looking for fucking isekai memes.
Okay. I'll post it on here. There you go.
That's cute.
Is suicide really cute? Or not suicide, but
it's not suicide, but it is a death of somebody. I mean, isekai is the most tragic book genre if you think about it, because.
But it sounds like Truck-kun is trying to help the guy out.
That's why I said this is cute.
This guy is actually wholesome. Yeah. When Truck-kun
depends on the series.
Yeah. When Truck-kun sees a future isekai protagonist, I'm about to start this old man's career. Yes, please, Truck-kun. I can identify with Truck-kun.
Here's a couple more for you.
Oh no!
Oh my God. That last one, oh shit.
I'll start with that one, then I'll start with this one, then get to that one. Yeah. Getting hit by Truck-kun. What I wanted waking up to. What I got.
Madman did it again.
Yeah.
We're caught trying to go across the border.
Let's look at this one. I like this one. This is funny. Truck driver, the main villain of in Isekai, is still alive. Reverse. Got to deal with it. Gotta deal with it. Gotta handle it. All right, let's see.
That reminds me, I didn't put back on the to-do list. I was gonna make y'all a Truck-kun graphic.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah. Oh, Truck-kun of the lake, what is your wisdom? Go to the nearest road. My brother is waiting. I'm gonna guess Truck Coon's brother looks exactly like Truck Coon.
Is it a Suzu elf?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Way to go, Shim.
Is he
Posted fucking Dunbine.
is he Wilden? Yeah, I put it in the thing. Yeah.
It's got Dunbine. I raised that boy.
I don't have any more Comics Gate edits, but I do have a bunch of pit bulls eating babies.
Let's not do that.
Oh.
Let's not do that. 34 votes, 79% yes. They're still going. They've hung tough. Y'all did it, Reddit. But still, like you said, Piper, still more scientific than
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, Mike's right though. Isekai genre is pretty fucking tragic because in order for you to go beat, which is designed to crush you.
Oh no, fucking Shamil got tagged by that dumb Toon Mag account.
Oh no.
And he responded. Look at his. Look at my screen. That was his response.
Just freaking Basra.
I knew Shamil would have a good response for that. I knew.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it.
You gotta. If you're gonna try and get a response out of the fucking space bar, you gotta bring the fire.
Mm-hmm. That's just funny. It's like that guy. That account says the same shit. Like it. We would like to invite you to read our comics, and then link to that, and that's getting a retweet.
Isn't that like that fucking line web bullshit comics that or motion comics that are getting all these ads on YouTube? And it's like some of these seem like they're porn. If you're porn, that's fine, but I got places to go for my porn comics. I'm not gonna have the YouTube officially sanctioned porn comics of dude wants to bang his stepmom.
Yeah.
And then Crunchyroll animated one, like they funded like one to be animated, where some indie developer gets fucking the ninja or whoever's the biggest live streamer moves next door and ruins her game. Because she made it like super complex and thinky, and he didn't read the instructions because he's a live streamer. That's part of their gig is they don't read the instructions; they just fumble through it.
Yeah. Let's see. Should add Epstein did not kill himself. That would be.
Dude, I was tempted at first, but then I was like, yeah, but then that's adding a joke answer, and we'll just get Cav is gay again. The Cav is gay poll.
Speaking of Cap is gay, have we gotten any more votes on that? Let's see how that's looking. It's still, it's still going strong. Cab is still very much gay.
Very gay.
See, that's the thing. Looking at this poll, Smiller would be the one saying, "See, but 16% said it's over. So the joke answer, doesn't count." I'm like, no, the joke answer is the answer. You don't understand. That was my point. The point I'm making is the joke answer is the answer I want. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
So, and that's what Smiller wanted. He didn't have a joke answer, but he wanted that. The answer he wanted was his last question.
He wanted the troll answer.
He wanted the troll answer. Yeah, it's absolutely what he wanted. So.
Not gonna lie, I just sit here chilling with my scotch. This is the first time I've actually been really able to enjoy scotch in months.
Nice.
And
Last time I had it just wasn't a good time.
And may I also say, for the record, just so I get it out there, so everybody knows, like later on when they watch this, Cab owned as usual.
Yeah.
Or Cab owned as per protocol.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I could prove a point and dunk on Cab at the same time. That's a good night.
Just remember, if you're the dude that has to see fucking Cab, you're technically gayer than him. 'Cause you're the one balls deep in a dude.
Yeah.
Cab's just business as usual.
Yeah. What were you expecting? It's Cab, right? Good stuff.
It'd be kind of like fucking Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints. In bed with that dude, hitting him and calling him a faggot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, there's another reason we won't get monetized. That's okay.
Just stack them up.
accept.
Just stack them up. Yeah. Well, no. The only reason
I think you get so many utterances of that word as opposed to the words with harder R's.
Yeah. Or to get you kicked out of certain servers.
Yeah.
Nicer. I love that word.
Nicer.
Nicer. The hardest of R's.
Or what about nicest?
Ooh.
That you know what? Xavier, you're the nicest.
What are you trying to say?
You heard me.
You're lucky I'm drunk, otherwise those would be fighting words.
I'm just gonna put this on the stream. Because why not?
Sure. Yeah, I'm on my third glass of scotch. I'm having a grand time.
Would you, Xavier? Would you eat at this restaurant?
Good question. Let me look at the.
It was in the chat. It's in the
Yeah.
chat too.
Yeah.
You would eat that? You'd eat at our restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay. This is some big hats.
Yeah. I want to sit there. I want to get laughed at and served, sushi by the autistic lesbian.
Mm-hmm. But the best part is, at least the guy in red has never betrayed anyone.
Never in his life.
Never in his life has he betrayed anyone.
Also, if I punch the autistic lesbian, she'll just take it.
Yeah.
She'll cry about it, but she'll just take it.
Yeah. Oh. Super nicest. Uh-oh.
He's a wrote it for a head.
All right.
Wow.
Guys.
That one.
The election is over. Vice in the battle of the vice presidents, Super Brawl. We have a clear winner.
I don't know if you can see the file in for that one.
Can see the what now? The
It's Benoit.
yeah, I know who's Benoit.
Yeah, but look at the file name.
File name. Let's see. Doing it for his wife and kids.
Oh. Damn.
Let's see. There's an old picture of Doug with like Shawn Michaels hair. Like for real.
Okay.
I need to find that and use that. I think that would be funny to use.
See, I was gonna do one of Smiller's and call it the self crippler, but I respect Benoit too much.
You should have put Smiller somewhere in the crowd. Like very obviously in the crowd.
I'll work more. I don't know what I want to work on. Honestly, I'll do something.
So is this the one time Robotud like takes action? He just has to do something.
No, he's just kind of falling,
Oh, okay.
and Doug has knocked himself out.
Oh, okay. So he
that's
just happens to be fortuitously falling in the area where he's needed.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's another thing. So One day I got to get you. I have to like get y'all a copy of that Doug video where he, made all his claims. One of the things he said is that people who are against the manly men who are Smiller and Boyette, right? He said they call them BFFs, which is BFs, which means butt fuckers. It's like
I mean, if that upsets you, man, you're gonna hate some of the things that I've made.
Well, on top, I don't think he knows what BFF means.
I don't think he knows what the F in BFF is for.
I don't think he knows what the B in the BFF means. And just for good places, so kind of take this back a little bit. There's a Myers meme for everybody. Our old friend. We salute you.
Never forget your roots.
We salute you, Matt Myers. So how many more minutes? So we got 19 minutes left. Should we try to hang on for the?
I forgot that I fucking made this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
What the?
What the fuck?
I'm going through my file and I was like, what is bra?
Oh my god!
Rapture, do me a favor. I'm not going to show this on stream yet. The one in the background needs to be Doug.
Okay.
And the foreground needs to be Smiller.
Okay.
Because I'm going to make a good joke about that. So if you could apply that for me, I would appreciate it.
Yeah,
I hate to tease the chat. Oh, Yellow Lantern 12 says, so BFF means butt fuckers. What's the second F for? Forever. God, Piper, that thing got that one right. Butt fuckers forever.
Are they buckle buddies?
Oh, and also, if you could put a knife in Smiller's hand of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're starting to ask things of me, and it's like, maybe I don't want to do this.
Please.
Aww, I got a hail.
Oh, you got a hail?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Shit, I love this show.
I never get hails.
Gotta hit the hay, y'all. I'll catch you the rest tomorrow. Hail Caesar, hail grade 0.5, hail Fizz Giggity. But nice. That's nice of you. When he says grade 0.5, I take it as all of us. So
That makes me even more special. That makes me twice as special.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Quit hogging the glory, Piper. We're gonna have to have that discussion again.
Remember, this is my show. Ren gave it to me.
This show is a family. I can't believe you would make it all about you. You're co-opting our campaign.
It's not like that. It's not like Piper doesn't bring in the views. Let's be completely honest with ourselves here. those couple weeks you won't hear, it was like,
Was it really?
we were pulling 10 to 14, 15, but yeah, with you it's like 15 to 20.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
It's not that huge of a.
It's
See,
still-
I'm kind of like I kept telling everybody to go watch.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of disappointed in whoever didn't.
Yellow Lantern. At Fizzgiggity, you are special in the short buzz drool cup kind of way.
Hey, I haven't needed my drool cup in a long time.
Oh, well, okay. It's a good old Ginger Bones, the one that people laid off from Kotaku. Oh, maybe. 16 minutes left on this very important, very scientific poll, by the way.
Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. He's probably gone now, but I forgot to type.
What'd you forget to type?
Usually, I usually pretty good at telling people good night if they have to go.
Okay. Uh-oh. Shim's putting memes in here. He's putting video memes in here. I can't show those on stream.
Whoa.
Uh,
That's interesting.
what's that?
It's a tweet. If I'm understanding this tweet right, and I could be misunderstanding here. Taking a series of still photos of a street, they created a full 3D layout of the entire street and just swooped through it. Right there.
I mean, that sounds interesting.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is just a. This is all photos.
Yeah, apparently using photos, they were able to just complete a full 3D model of just this street, and these stairs.
Okay. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Except that you know some of the objects look kind of weird. Except like that.
Isn't that how Google Maps Street View did theirs though? They have cars with cameras on them.
Yeah, they have cameras like on like 6 different places on the car. Like for example
I
that
guess he did this with the drone.
Yeah, it looks like a drone shot.
Oh, I know
That scooter has no tires, by the way, somehow.
That's what happens when something's moving and you're doing that.
Yeah, that man's playing Galaga. He don't think anybody noticed. He didn't think nobody noticed, but that man's playing Galaga.
The best part was that not only was Tony right, but after Tony left, he went back to playing Galaga.
Yes,
That's the best part.
yeah.
Was even better as that was ad-libbed.
Yeah, that was ad-lib, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I always like the part when he goes up to the console and he puts his eye over his hand over his eye. Like, how does your boss look at his screen? He looks to the left, like, oh. Or he turns his head. No, that was the line. He turns his head. Did you hear about the bullshit retcon they added to that too? I don't know if you heard about this.
Yeah, that Nick Fury's been dead since Winter Soldier.
Yeah, and he was replaced by the Skrull.
Well, actually, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. goes through that. It's what ties it together and implies it early on.
Oh, I'm going to share this thing. Give this guy some. This guy did a redesign of Samus. Actually looks good.
Okay. Oh. I mean, still Samus, still very much.
Also, them hips don't lie.
Yeah, I'm saying didn't take nothing
What
away
was I
from
supposed
her.
to be doing again? I forgot what I was supposed to be doing.
God
Oh,
damn
never mind. I finished it.
Okay.
My bad.
All right, here we go. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know that we celebrate the holidays around here, at Graded. Some people celebrate better than others.
Oh my god.
And sometimes people have interesting ways of making fudge, different recipes, and
Just like Mama used to make.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, that's. Sorry. I mean, every family has their own recipe. I mean, that's about all you can really say here. Is every family has its recipe.
God damn it.
Views are going up since I posted this.
Glorious. Glorious. Never forget, Graded Point 5 is your most trusted news source for memery and online chicanery.
Yes.
And our cooking segment is
Yeah.
the best.
Best on the block.
After I said add a knife in there, I already knew it wouldn't look that great, but it still looks kind of good. It almost looks like he's in mid.
And the kids.
It almost like he just threw it too. Like he's getting ready. He's like had just like left his hand to throw.
Dinner's not ready. He's taking a dump in the pot, and the kids will be home any minute. What's a modern housewife to do?
God damn it.
You okay there, Piper?
The more I look at it, the worse it gets.
She's right. It's getting all blurry now.
Yeah, it's true.
The memory is choppy.
Yeah. You know what?
Some choppier.
Here we go. That's when they eat it.
That's the sound of the back hole being taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, hey, it's a snapshot from that one Cooking Mama game where they introduced her son as a character. No wonder it got canceled.
Because apparently it was my son.
Don't forget to like the stream.
So what?
Don't forget to like the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But give
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
I feel like I've put effort into this tonight.
Yeah.
I guess.
Rapture, you should get a Patreon so that that Patreon money can go to our Patreon.
Yeah. Get them to pay you so you can pay us. That's the best way to scheme and scam.
There's a jammy bastard now.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I can be bribed to be on other shows.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, we could. You should. Your gimmick needs to be high speed memory.
Yeah.
Isn't that what I'm already doing?
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying, it's officially your gimmick is high speed memory. You know, you throw them out on the fly.
He's also got a secondary gimmick. If killed, he reses within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Always useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God has forsaken us.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Who let the mental patient in here?
You guys remember the Thanksgiving trailer from Grindhouse? Like Michael
yeah.
Biehn
That's
going
supposed to be like a full movie.
Yeah. Michael Biehn is the sheriff. He's like, blood. Son of a bitch. What's wrong with Thanksgiving?
Damn, Piper. Jeez.
You know what? The one thing I will fucking settle for is if like we get these shown on another thing, if they shout out Grade 0.5, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or money.
You know, little here or there. You know. Had to start giving these to Edward. Edward's our insider in War Campaign. Well, not our, but he's in their Discord, so he could pass it along. I honestly think that one could make their show of Doug shitting in a pot to make fudge. The only thing that'll make it better is like just right on his leg that says Fudge Factory. But yeah. How many more minutes we got on that poll? Let me take a look.
5.
5 minutes? Well, it says 6 on mine, but yeah. Well, I think it's honestly, I don't think we need to go any further. I think the results are not going to change that much. So, so yeah, I think I'm going to close it out for tonight. I just wanted to prove my point that that poll was dumb. It doesn't actually mean anything, and yeah, that's about it. So.
If he wants to try it again, he should do one like this right here and maybe not be using Blockbox and shit.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, guys, appreciate y'all coming. Glad that we could have some fun tonight. Tomorrow night, we're going to have Rob Casey from the Cyborg USA campaign. He was going to come and hang out with us. We may try to...
we will try and catch us a big fish.
Might try to catch us a fish. I'm gonna tell you after the show, Xavier, what I'm gonna call that too. You're gonna find it funny. Yeah, but anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.
Bye-bye.